Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news. This time we're talking about what's happening this week. We've got Fire coming up. Fire as a feature. There are more Alpha 3.24 updates for that cargo patch as it plods towards a live build. The ship showdown is currently on as well. So let's jump in. CIG release a weekly post called This Week in Star Citizen. We're going to go over that and give it a bit more context to start with. Last week we concluded the Foundation Festival, a vibrant celebration of the remarkable team spirit within the Star Citizen community. As part of the festivities, we created a organisation showcase to highlight organisations actively seeking new pilots. We want to take a moment to thank everyone for participating, whether you were a helpful guide, a recruiting org, or just another bounty to hunt. Thanks for making this year's event a great one. Simultaneously, the ship showdown took centre stage, showcasing the most beloved, drivable and flyable vehicles of the verse. But before we crown this year's ultimate ship showdown champion in the thrilling head-to-head voting battles, we need your help in determining the 16 most popular craft across 8 different categories. Your creative submissions through our community hub and social media channels are already flooding in, and we're eager for more. Remember, this is your chance to unlock some awesome goodies and help crown the community's favourite vehicle. Additionally, remember that the Sweet 16 of this celebratory SmackDown will be available to fly for free from the 15th to the 22nd of August. The choice is yours. Decide which ones you want to get your hands on. Ship Showdown. I'm assuming that free fly between the 15th and the 22nd is a free fly for everyone, so free to play Star Citizen. They have not specifically said that here, but I'm assuming that's the case. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, 15th of August, not too far away. Next week we'll know the top 16 ships and we'll be able to experience the free fly for that, and there'll be a ship sale and there'll be a load more going on, and they're going to be starting the 1v1 battles from the 15th onwards. In other news, Star Citizen Alpha 3.24 has been rolled out to the PTU servers for Wave 1 testing, with wider access scheduled to follow soon. How soon? We don't know for sure. There's a lot going on with that patch. We don't really have any indication of when it's going to Wave 2, then eventually open PTU, and then eventually live. I'm expecting and hoping that it's going to be live by the end of the month. CIG continue. Your assistance in identifying, investigating and reporting any bugs to the Issue Council is crucial in helping our developers smash them. And that is 100% true. The more you get involved with that, the more you add to other people's bug reports and give concise, coherent feedback and help find and discover bugs, the quicker that patch will come out to live. I say, well, that's a good point actually. Technically, if you found loads of bugs that were sneaky and hidden and no one knew about, then, well, you might actually delay the progress. Don't worry about that. Just report bugs. Yeah, report bugs. I went all patch conspiracy there. Now, let's see what's going on this week. So later Tuesday, they're going to be publishing the subscriber monthly newsletter and subscriber comlink stuff. You'll find out sort of what's going on with Ship of the Month and some cool flair and stuff that you might be able to get your hands on. Wednesday is going to be a day of developmental updates. So every 2 weeks there's a roadmap update. You're going to get that here, and there's going to be the latest monthly reports for Squadron 42 and Star Citizen. I really like roadmap updates. Let's hope we actually get some juicy roadmap updates here. At some point, CIG are going to be updating the roadmap tracker, the progress tracker, basically showing what each individual sort of team is working on and the features that are being worked on, not necessarily saying this is when they're going to turn up in the game or anything, but it is a great tool to see what the CIG devs are working on at any given time and indicate the sort of health of the project and development and that sort of stuff. Now, that hasn't been updated for ages, that roadmap tracker, the progress tracker, so we're expecting it to be updated soon. CIG have basically said we will be updating it soon. That may be a few weeks away, might be this week. We'll have to wait and see. But those monthly reports, they are just chock full of what Cloud Imperium have been working on over the last few weeks and what they're focused on now. And we'll be getting summaries of all that up on the channel ASAP. Thursday. So Inside Star Citizen this week is going to be looking at a big feature of 4.0, which is fire. So it will burn, it'll propagate, it'll move around. What's the consequences of just letting it roam around your ship, burning stuff? That's bad, because life support is also part of 4.0, and it will literally burn oxygen. Heat can be an issue. Obviously, it's damaging stuff. Is arson actually going to be a thing in game? Potentially, possibly. I really like the idea of area of denial using fire and that sort of stuff, and potentially even burning oxygen out of rooms effectively to slow people down in those areas. Potentially we'll be seeing fire extinguishing as part of that as well. I would expect that. Friday, Star Citizen Live Q&A with Assistant Design Director Rick Porter and Senior Principal Systems Designer Ed Fuller, who are going to be answering questions about jump points, leading us to the Pyro system and back to the Stanton system from Pyro. This is going to be cool. Hopefully they'll be able to answer exactly what we're getting in 4.0 in terms of gameplay and progress they've made with them, because they were talking about like having these jump points take 3 minutes to traverse, and they were going to be hands-on throughout, so you'd have to keep within the quantum corridor manually throughout that, otherwise get chucked out, potentially damaging your ship, or be on like the edge of the solar system and need rescue, potentially, things like that. So really excited to see what they could talk about there. Maybe they'll talk about sort of quantum boosting and the new quantum stuff as well. Maybe that's just my potential expectation there. That's going to be at 3 p.m. UTC on the Star Citizen Twitch on Friday. Yeah, really excited for that. I believe there's a question thread up on that, which I will chuck in the comments down below. Yes, so what else have we got? Alpha 3.24, Wave 1, PTU update. There's been a couple of PTU patches over the last few days for the Wave 1 PTU. The only real sort of change beyond bug fixes was they reduced the trespass timer in personal hangars to 0 seconds. So you get kicked out very quickly. They don't want people to be able to steal or shoot or do anything like that, but to hamper people's progress or sneak in by just, well, it's not sneaking in, obviousing in by running into an elevator and things like that, and just grabbing stuff at people's hangars. So they are, in the short term at the very least, going, look, you can't be in a hangar that's not yours. I mean, these are highly secure zones as well. Why would you be able to get away with that? They fixed a load of issues with cargo elevators and hangar elevators, so they are looking pretty good, or at least better in this patch. The tumble cyclones should be functioning more appropriately now that it had problems with its passenger seats. They fixed some crashes, they did some stability stuff. There were a few of the major known issues sort of solved. You no longer get locked in place if you're trying to chat while using the freight elevators or item banks. That was really, really annoying and broken. Some of the ASOP terminal stuff has been fixed as well. And the retrieval op missions should now actually be able to be done without being automatically abandoned. There is a volunteer regression thread for bugs. If you want to get involved with that, I do recommend it. I looked at it just before I recorded this video. There's only 3 people getting involved with that thread at the moment, but there's a little survey you can get involved with, and you can discuss some of the bugs with 3.24 there. So yeah, Alpha 3.24 is making its way through the pipeline. Hopefully we will have something a bit more stable in the next few days, because Zin and I are very keen to get some content up on some of the new features and missions, and it's erratic at the moment, although we haven't done much with this latest patch that they released last night, so we will take a look at that. But yeah, it's certainly making progress. Ship Showdown, all that sort of stuff is going on at the moment, so get involved with that. Next week you can get involved with the 1v1 sort of voting for your favourite ship. Really interested to know what your favourite ship and vehicles are in Star Citizen, and with the Ship Showdown it's only currently flyable ships that are actually eligible to participate in the Ship Showdown, so remember that as well. But yeah, tell us what you think. Are you excited for Fire and all that 4.0 stuff that they've been talking about recently with, like, I know, player bases and contested zones, all that sort of jazz? Are you looking forward to CitizenCon on the 19th of October? Are you actually going to be attending? Whatever your thoughts or questions, please tell us in the comments below, and tell us when you think 3.24 is actually going to release. You stand at the pearly gates. The winged being there weighs your sins against the weight of a feather. You are found wanting. Not a problem for NordVPN.com/BoredGamer though. Just change your location. Boom! You're in. Bypass your sin. Get nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. Probably not a tagline that Nord wants, bypass your sin, but that's what they're getting. Maybe they want one about its added security, privacy, or accessibility. Pah, everyone knows that. You get that at a touch of a button. Click these links below to get great deals on that VPN service. Every month we give away a ship, and this month of August is all about your favourite ships, because it's the ship showdown. My favourite ship is the Mercury Star Runner, and I don't want to give one of those away, but I will. It's a fantastic little multi-role, multi-crew ship. It's got a bit of cargo space, it's got room for a little vehicle, it's got a good amount of firepower, perfect little mission runner. In the future it's going to have data running, it's good for smuggling, it's got lots of secret little hidey holes. I absolutely love this ship. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during August. Also, I would love to know what your favourite ship is. If you would like to further support the channel, consider just commenting or liking, subscribing. That all helps. But also there's the join button under my videos. That goes a huge way to allow us to make daily content on Star Citizen. There's also Patreon, sharing the videos, direct donations. There's links to all of that down below. Thank you so much for watching to the end. You take care and have a great day.